Our essential question today is how do I graph on the coordinate plane? A coordinate plane is formed by two real number lines that intersect at right angles. And this is a typo, it should say is. Coordinate graphing is the kind of graphing you've seen in math classes before. When you go into Algebra 2, pre-calculus, college level math, you'll see other types of graphing. Polar graphing, for example, is based on circles. There's isometric graphing, which is based on triangles. But coordinate graphing is based on square grids, and it's the type of graphing you've seen in other math classes. Each coordinate plane has a point that corresponds to an ordered pair of real numbers. This is called a coordinate point or an ordered pair. The first number in an ordered pair is the x-coordinate. The second number in an ordered pair is the y-coordinate. A coordinate, just that one word, is the point itself. The horizontal axis is called the x-axis. This is the one that goes side to side. The y-axis is the vertical axis. It's the one that goes up and down. The origin is where the two axes meet. It's the point 0, 0. And our last vocabulary word is quadrants. It's 4 equal sections that the coordinate plane is divided into by the axes. So how do I identify the parts in the coordinate plane? The coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants. So let's start by labeling our axes. This is the x-axis. It's horizontal. It goes side to side. This would be our y-axis. It's the vertical one. It goes up and down. This coordinate is the origin. It's the point 0, 0. And now we're going to break our coordinate plane into 4 equal parts called quadrants. To label these quadrants, we're going to start in the upper right-hand side of the grid and move counterclockwise. That means in the opposite direction of the clock. And we're going to go counterclockwise just like the capital letter C. So I sometimes find it easy to draw my capital C on there, and then I follow the C around as I label the quadrants. I start in quadrant 1, following my C. This is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. It's important to know that for quadrants, we use Roman numerals. Roman numerals. So the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually plotting points on the coordinate plane, and I've got 3 points for us here to plot. To plot the point A at -2, 3, start at the origin. So I'm going to start here at the origin of my graph. I'm going to move 2 units to the left because the left side of my number line is negative. And then I'm going to move 3 units up because up is positive. And that's my coordinate for A. Now these little loops I drew on here, you have to go back and erase them. It's very bad mathematics to leave that on your paper. We label this with a capital A. For point B, again, we're going to start at the origin, right here. We're going to move 3 units to the right, because we have a positive 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to move 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back and erase all your little looping because that's very bad math graphing. Capital letter B to label. For C, we're going to start at the origin. We want to move 0 units to the right or left. And we're going to move 2 units down with a -2. So I'm going nowhere right and left, just 2 units down. Erasing all that looping because I know it's not good mathematical graphing. And I have plotted point C. Take a minute and try these points on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 0. -2, -1. -2, 3. 1. -4. 1, 3. Check your work and make sure your graph looks like mine. Okay, for the next section, we're going to go backwards. We have the points on a graph, and I want to know the ordered pairs for A, B, C, D, and E. Now, ordered pairs have to be written with parentheses and commas. Okay, and we do the x coordinate first, so we go side to side first, and then we go up and down. So I start at the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, -5, -3. -5, -3, with parentheses and a comma. For B, I'm coming to -7, and I'm going up +6. -7, +6. For C, I'm just not going anywhere right to left, so that's 0. I'm going up 4, +4. For D, I'm moving to the right 6, but I'm not going up and down at all, so the y coordinate will be 0. And for E, 6 to the right, followed by 6 down, and I have my ordered pair. At this point, you need to write a summary and some essential questions.